Alright, so this time we have Jarl Jordan as the Warlord and Amux as... what is that? Looks like a Warden. It is a Warden. Always Warden, always angry. Okay, the out-of-luck gameplay. We're going into the first round. Jarl Jordan and as the Warlord against Amux as the Warden. Excellion having a Warden-Warden fight against Amux. Gets some good damage in though. Pietmu meanwhile dealing with the Warlord, but now, as always, Excellion getting ganged up on. He is an extremely attractive man, so everyone wants a piece of him. Amux doing good damage on Pietmu though, rolls away, opens up the battlefield a little bit. Well, we have a 1 versus 1 Excellion versus Jarl Jordan. Excellion doing the Vortex, or as it is called, the Excellion not so special because everybody does it. Pietmu does the heavy from the side, out of a big run. Gets the damage on the Warlord, takes him down, and Excellion finishes off Amux, and we got the first round going to Team Fatbelly.
Round 2.
You gonna offer any comments, Tyrael, or?
LOL.
I'm mic muted.
And so, while the ritual killing of the casters has commenced, we go into a commercial. Tyrael, what are your comments on this? What do you think?
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. Yeah, there's, you know.
And as Tyrael shows us what it's like to play For Honor after smoking a fat one, we go right into the second round. Warlord gets knocked down, 2 heavies, 1 from X, 1 from Pete, getting on Jarl Jordan there. Takes off half his health. Jarl Jordan immediately gains revenge though, knocks Excellion down, doesn't get much in.
Oh no.
Oh god, Pete taking huge damage there, Amux still at full health. Excellion at half, Jarl Jordan very low, but he already had his revenge. Pietmu actually has his revenge up now, doesn't use it though, takes down Jarl Jordan with a nice heavy, still has his revenge, and he's gonna go in for Amux, probably gonna try and knock him down. Shoulder bash from Excellion maybe? No, not yet, they're both going after him, Amux just staying aggressive. Not a lot that he can do there, the shoulder charge from Shugoki could hit him at any point. Instead it's gonna be the God Break from Excellion, finishing him off. Costing him his head, his life, his honor, and the big fat one that Tyrael wanted to pass him. Whatever the big and fat one is, it depends on what your sexual orientation is.
Round 3.
Once again, the ritual killing of the casters has begun. Jarl Jordan gets the only kill that he will get in this round on me. But as a caster, of course, I have to be neutral, so those are just jokes, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Once again, the out-of-luck play begins. Everybody has their stamina full. People are running in circles. This is a fun game for the whole family. And are we going to see the attack? Yes, we are. People gets a nice heavy in on Amux. Both teams fighting right next to each other now. We've got a Warden versus Warden going on. Pietmu hits Amux with an attack intended for the Jarl. Jarl trying to help Amux now, who is very low on health. Gets knocked down by Pietmu though, takes a huge heavy. Amux still survives with what little health he has to fight both of them now. Jarl jumping in to help him, but Amux is taken out by a zone attack, as it so happens when you're playing against the Warden. And once again, Jarl has to face both Pietmu and Excellion. There is no honor in this. There's only death. Jarl tries to go for a quick King Richard. Doesn't finish it off though. Goes back into the fight. We haven't seen anything like this before in a tournament. Normally people just run away. But the top heavy from Excellion finishes everyone off.
Round 4.
No, don't hit me, bro. For the people who are asking if this is a tournament, if you believe it strongly, then it is. Meanwhile, 3 people rush at me to throw me off into the water. The hate is real. No one likes the German accent, but with this we're going into round number 4. It is currently 3-0 for Pete Moon Excellion. But I believe that Jal Jordan and Amux can definitely take a round. I definitely noticed that we're playing very far away from the ledges in this one, so we're not going to see any ledge kills at all here. Now, very quick target switching from Excellion on Jal Jordan. Jal Jordan out of stamina, can't quite get it back either. Excellion capitalizing on that immensely. And a double knockdown there that costs Amux half his health. Now, Jal Jordan again goes for the guard break, gets the fully charged shoulder bash. That hits him, and he gets taken out and executed by Excellion. And now Amux has to make the impossible possible by abusing his zone attack as the Warden and maybe catching the Fat Man and the zone attack man in a vortex. Gets the revenge now, is gonna use it any second probably. Yep, here goes, gets fought out by the Demon Embrace though. Down goes the revenge, Excellion hits him on the shoulder. Cuts off Pete Moo's arm, but he doesn't care, he just grows it back. And round 4 goes to Team Blue once more.
Round 5.
And yes, at this point King Richard has ascended to a meme. The moment someone turns away from the fight, it is called doing a King Richard. Now we're already in round number 4, and so far no one has actually complained about the choice of map in the text chat. This is extremely unorthodox for these kind of For Honor tournaments. Maybe we'll see something like that in the future, but for now we're going into round number 5. Never joining this 1v1 tournament again, says Excellion. We have the first rage quit. Amux gets hit by the Demon Embrace after wall stun. Meanwhile, Excellion down to 1/3 of health, down to critical now. Jal Jordan really moved him out of the fight there, but now both teams are back together. Not a lot of target switching possible here though. Amux now fighting Warden versus Warden. Excellion switching to Jal Jordan, hits him with the shoulder bash, hits him with the top heavy. Pete Moon parrying Amux, taking care of him after he falls down with no stamina. And Jal Jordan also no stamina, knocks down Pete Moon though, who threw a out of stamina, I say stamina a lot, out of stamina heavy at him after a parry. Jal Jordan goes for the only possible tactic at this point, dyes his hair purple, and runs as far as he can. Is it gonna work out for him? We're not 100% sure. No, the teleporting... Oh my god, the teleporting sprint attack on Excellion hits him, but he knocks him off into the water. But Pete Moo is there, knocks him with a shoulder charge, hits him with the heavy, takes him out. 5-0 for Pete Moo and Excellion. But we've seen some great gameplay here from Jal Jordan and Amux. Especially at the end, where some pro tactics were employed.
I can't move.
You can't move. What? What?
What's going on?
I can't move, he says.
That was just my brother rage quitting in the background.
Was it For Honor?
Yeah, of course. He gets so salty.
That's great. Yo, Caster, have you played EZO before? I think I recognize your voice. I have not played EZO before, no.
Exorcism.
Klyka with the 0-5. Alright, and we're going into yet another matchup, 2v2. Pete Moo and Excellion. Pete Moo now going for it. He says 5-0 wasn't good enough for me. I have to play serious. I'm bringing out the Warlord Headbutt. And we've got Jal Jordan with a Kensei. Are we going to see a feint or 2 or 3 or 4? Probably. Amux with the good old Warden bringing it. And we have Tyrael joining us as the Lawbringer to watch over the whole thing, seeing that the rules are actually followed. Plays a dead character. Pete Moo with the shade towards the Kensei there. Amux calling him a Knoop being the short form for a Kensei noob, a word that we haven't seen in a long time, just as we haven't seen a Kensei since the early 1990s. And we're going into the first round of 9, or possibly 5. The out of lock combat is real. This time, of course, we don't have a Shigoki. Nice parry there from Excellion on Amux. Doesn't quite get the follow-up in, though. Amux doing huge huge damage with the crushing counter, and the Kensei fighting the Warlord and not quite getting anything in there, instead being opened up himself. But oh, the unblockable target switch hits Excellion. He wasn't quite prepared for that one. Huge damage on Excellion. The Kensei taken out now though, and we're not quite sure if Amux can actually capitalize on the low health of Excellion, especially not against a Warlord always ready to throw a headbutt here. Bit of a defensive gameplay going on here. Excellion not just rushing in because he has low health, but Warlord Pitmu gets his guard break at the top in. Oh, lots of feints. Amux grabs the guard break, gets revenge, takes down Excellion. This could be the upset of the century. Knocks down Pitmu, gets the top heavy and huge damage thanks to revenge. Knocks him down one more time, doesn't get a top heavy in though, and gets caught in the headbutt and taken out. The headbutt was too strong. If that top heavy would have actually come out there on the second knockdown, Amux could have taken this round. Very, very close. And the first round goes to Team Blue, which I belong to, which means even if my stats are terrible, I still count as winner.
There we go. This casting is fucking gold.
Well, I hope so.
Oh, come on now.
Excellion, meanwhile, letting out his rage on the referee. He can't quite believe that he was taken out in the first round. In the background, we hear his brother smashing the keyboard because he can't move. And with this and the emotes going on, and the funeral pyre of Excelion's brother on the right there burning, we're going into round number 2. And the out-of-lock gameplay is real. The Kensei starts the first attack, obviously misses it, as was the plan all along, but gets a quick sprint attack from Excellion on him, follow-up parry on the Kensei, Excellion immediately taking him down to half health. Kensei gets a parry in response as well though, but at this point, the Kensei is all alone because Pitmu has dealt with Amux off-screen. Jarl Jordan decides it is time to do what every real samurai does, run for the hills. Now, is he gonna try and go for the cliff kills? We don't know. He's desperately looking for any health buffs. There are none. They are disabled. He had hoped that Pitmu had missed the rule change, but he didn't, and so the Kensei runs away into his castle, tries to close the doors, but Excellion refuses to go in. It looks like a terrible place. A silly place. He doesn't want to go in there. Oh, Jarl Jordan with the surprise attack around the corner. Gets guard broken though by Pitmu. And immediately taken out by Excellion. His head rolls, the carpet is stained, and Excellion squashes him back with his fist.
Round 3.
Meanwhile, I am facing a Lawbringer, who I have decided to throw off to get my 1 kill of the match, so I don't seem like a total noob. But now it is my time to die. Ladies and gentlemen, I give my life not for honor, but for honor casting. Oh! And we are back. Round number 3. It is 2-0 for Excellion and Pitmu versus Amux and Jarl Jordan. The Kensei is another sprint attack from Excellion. Actually hits Jarl. Jarl perfectly dodges Excellion's shoulder bash. Gets 2 nice hits in there. That target switch from Excellion actually cost him dearly, but the revenge top heavy taking off half the Kensei's health with 1 hit. The 108 gear score is real. Guard break on Jarl Jordan gets executed. Amux jumps in though, takes Excellion's health down quite a bit. Revenge zone attack. Excellion goes down. Oh, Pitmu with the guard break, but doesn't throw him into the wall. Does a bit of damage though, and now it's Amux versus Pitmu. Very, very tight. And Amux does the shoulder bash, gets dodged by Pitmu. Untechable guard break. Execution ends the round 3-0.
Round 4.
Well, where did all these viewers come from? What?
Could you throw me off real quick, Job?
Oh, no.
Behind you?
No.
No? He says no, but he still does it. A man of true honor. Pitmu trying to engage in a little bit of pre-match combat there, but the Kensei isn't having it. And we're in round number 4. And the Kensei and the Kensei eats once again a sprint attack. Oh, nice shoulder bash target switching there from Expellion, top heavy on Amux. But lots of shoulder bashes I see from Expellion coming in, and Amux can't quite seem to react to them properly. Again, nice vortex there, top heavy against the wall. Expellion taking down Jal Jordan's health. Jal Jordan out of stamina, froze the crazy top heavy. He just thought I'd go for it, but gets taken out while Pitmu finishes off Amux.
Round 5.
Now it is at this point in round number 5, 4-0 for Expellion and Pitmu, where Jal Jordan has decided it is time to get serious with the Kensei. He didn't, of course, pick it as just a joke pick. No, he picked it as a serious competitive pick, because we all know the Kensei is a serious competitive class that seriously and competitively competes. And here we are, round number 5. This could be the big one that decides it. Oh, Pitmu eats the top from the Kensei, but Kensei gets shoulder bash right in front of Pitmu's sword. Pitmu whiffs the headbutt, but throws a nice light right after. Again, the Kensei just keeps getting caught up in attacks meant for someone else. Jal Jordan's health not looking good at this point, but Expellion also down to half health. Kensei throwing guard break, but getting tagged out of it. Amux trying to help, but the Kensei is caught on fire. And if this was Overwatch, this would actually be a good thing, but it's for honor, so he dies an honorable death to Expellion's execution. Amux also on fire. We still believe in you. If you can get them close to a ledge and throw them off, this might actually be something. But it is going to be incredibly hard for him. He gets the guard break, but Pete just knocks him out of him. Revenge coming now. Both Pete and Expellion need to be careful, because the Revenge will do huge damage if he hits them with him. Because the 108 gear score is real in this game. Oh, Pitmu actually gets hit, gets thrown down on the ground, but the shoulder bash follow-up, that does some damage to someone on the ground. And so Amux gets hit by Expellion while in recovery frames and gets executed. 5-0 for Expellion and Pitmu. But a good game from Jal Jordan and Amux. Especially Jal Jordan was trying something new here with the Kensei. Not an easy class to play, especially in a 2 versus 2 like this. Especially when you get constantly sprint attacked by a very, very good Expellion Warden.